Are they shooting bullets?
Ooh.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Welcome back to another episode of Blerd Up Reacts, where we watch and react to the latest and greatest in movie, TV, and gaming. Of course, we are your hosts. I'm Killer Cam.
And I'm Monique.
And today we are back from hiatus. Well, Superman and Lois is back from hiatus because we've been here, you know.
Right.
We've been here. But
waiting.
Superman and Lois is back from hiatus with episode 6 called, I believe it's called Broken Trust.
Yep.
Broken Trust. So where we left off the first half of the season, it was a lot going on. So they moved to Smallville. You know, Lois got on the trail of Morgan Edge. Is it Morgan Edge? I keep wanting to call him Morgan Chase, like JP Morgan Chase. Because Merrill Edge is also Bank of America. Anyway, Morgan Edge. And we found out Morgan Edge was trying to get the town of Smallville so he can get all the crystals that's in the ground. What is it? Is it yellow?
I think it's like X-Kryptonite or something like that.
X-Kryptonite. Well,
yeah.
Those crystals can create powers. So we saw somebody at the high school got some powers, and they had to ship him off to the special kids school that they weren't really a fan of. But we saw the fake Mercy with the guy that was missing. I forgot the little guy that was missing from the other town. I forgot his name, but basically he had like absorbed some Kryptonian spirit.
Yeah, I don't know what that was, but yeah, it basically gave, and I think they have still some explaining to do on that, but it basically gave him Kryptonian powers. He was able to, you know, fly and keep up with Clark / Superman until he wasn't. So I think he actually died in the last episode, I think.
Yeah.
But I think they have still a little bit more explaining as to what that was. But what I'm most interested in getting back to is, well, a couple of things. First thing is the Lex Luthor, or it's Captain Luthor. We don't know if it's Lex. Yeah. But getting back to Captain Luthor, because last episode, I think it was, we found out that in an alternate universe, he was actually married to Lois. So I thought that was like, what's going on?
On top of that though, he started being messy because his friend in the alternate universe was Lois's daddy, and now because Lois's daddy can't control Clark and the boys,
right
now Lex done put the little bug in here, or Captain Luthor done put the little bug in his ear, like, hey, you should be on my team, Doc.
Right.
And he's considering it.
Right.
So.
Oh, more than yes. Like they what is his name? General Lane? General Lane, I think it is.
I guess.
Yes, sorry. General Lane is basically working against the family right now. He didn't agree with Lois and Clark telling Jonathan and Jordan that, you know, Clark is Superman. He didn't like that at all. He doesn't like that Clark moved back to Smallville, and he's like really trying to spend more time with his family. He's like, I need you to be Superman. You can't be Family Man. I need you to be Superman. So there's issues there. There's also issues between Jonathan. Well, there's not really issues. I'm waiting for it to pop off though, because I know something is going to pop off, because Jordan does have abilities. I guess I'm not really sure what to think of that at this point, because when Clark took Jordan to the Fortress of Solitude, Jor-El was like, well, it's minimal. He's not really Kryptonian, like yada yada.
Basically, he said you ain't shit.
Right,
Don't
right.
Bring him back
but
here.
he does have abilities, and Jonathan does not. So now they've moved to this new town. Jonathan's having a hard time moving to Smallville and adjusting, while Jordan is actually thriving in this new town, playing football now with Jonathan and being the star of the team, and everybody likes him, and he's thriving with these new abilities. So I'm actually still waiting to see if something is going to pop up between Jordan and Jonathan, because there's such a reverse of situations with them moving to Smallville. Jonathan's not used to being the odd man out, so
it kind of popped off. Like with Harvest Fest, where he was like, he pulled the Jaden, the Jaden Smith. I hate it here.
I want to go home. Yeah,
Right?
yeah, pretty much.
Kind of sort of popped off. But then you guys, and I think that's probably the thing about this show that I think is wonderful. Not only is the quality like out of this world, which pisses me off in the same vein, but the storylines. There's a lot of storylines kind of weaved in here
Mm-hmm.
because remember we found out Cal was Mexican. And his daughter really don't like him, and I was like, "No, what is that?" Like,
Right, right. I think I can't remember if we found out what their situation was. I think we're
mm-mm.
actually still waiting to, find out.
Yeah,
But Kyle is also another person who is all about Morgan Edge in
hmm
Smallville, but like Clark and Lois is like, yo, man, chill. Like you you think Morgan Edge is the great thing, greatest thing since the wheel was invented, but we up here trying to tell you like he's shady and he wants something, he's gonna
yeah.
mess this town up. So chill. So kind of excited to see what more we get to see about, between that,
Yeah,
situation. So there's a lot that happened in this first half. I'm
it,
excited to jump into this next episode.
it really has. So, like, before we do, thank you to everyone who has been liking and subscribing to our channel because your likes, your views, it helps us grow. It gets us into a wider audience. Also, it just kind of makes us feel good. So, thank you for your support. And if you are new, just joining our channel or just now watching us, welcome to the Blerd Up family. If you are enjoying the reactions, please make sure you hit us with a like. And if you want to stay up to date, please make sure you hit that subscribe button, man. And I know for a fact that some of y'all I done seen here before and y'all ain't hit that button. So if you coming back, do yourself a favor. Just hit the button. Hit the damn
Yeah,
button. Subscribe.
push the button.
All right, Superman and Lois, episode 6, Broken Trust. Are we ready?
I'm ready. Let's go.
All right. Is he hurt?
Why is he running like that? I'm sorry.
Try and outrun me. Tag, I don't know what.
Ooh.
At the bonfire party, what did you do to me? I don't know what you're talking about. Liar!
He trying to pull out that little thing to call his daddy.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Superman, I'm not gonna hurt you. Wait! Tag down!
Y'all go quit playing with me with these visual effects.
I know. Oh my gosh.
That don't make no damn sense. That was $1 million shot right there.
Right.
You know that, right?
The CGI involved in that shot,
Right.
but we can't get a stunt face CGI out of Black Lightning. That's okay. That's fine.
Yeah, gonna quit playing with us.
That was pretty awesome, though, how he put that train back on its track. That's
really good.
Your dad called. Apparently, Tag escaped the DOD by some fluke. His abilities accelerated, they didn't know what he was capable of, and now they're putting together some plan to track him and get him back in custody.
This wouldn't be happening if it wasn't for Morgan Edge. Whatever gave Tag those powers came from those minds, and now he wants to extract more of it and make more Derek Powells.
Slow down. Okay, I can find out.
No, I want you focused on the boys until Tag is back in custody. I gotta break this case open.
Clark, why don't you super speed in the mine? Find out it's kryptonite, so be careful, but still.
It's gonna put a lot of people back on their feet. I cannot thank you enough. All this is possible because of your advocacy.
I'd like to capitalize on our momentum.
Whatever you need, you say the word.
The Smallville team needs a strong leader.
What did we say? Your wife.
Right.
I'd like to fill that role with you, Lana.
I don't know what to say.
You'll say yes.
Oh, Kyle jealous now.
He was like hitting on her and shit the last
I
time.
know.
What? Hey, Jordan.
Oh,
Yeah.
crap.
Oh, crap. Close your eyes. Close them. I can hear you now. I'm telling. Look.
I know.
What the hell was that? Okay, that was not a panic attack.
Since Tag jumped me, I've been hearing this really loud, high-pitched noise.
You need to tell Dad. If we tell Dad, he won't let me play football tomorrow.
Jordan, John, those Metropolis guys, they made my life hell. Let me shut them up.
Ah, okay.
I understand that, but nah, bro. This could go that way like you want, or it could go like you're really going to embarrass yourself because your abilities are going to affect you so much.
Yeah.
Lois, let me go grab Lana.
Actually, Kyle, I was hoping that I could talk to you too. This may sound bizarre, but I have reason to believe that Morgan Edge is engaged in illegal and dangerous activity, and I'm asking for your help to get into the mine so that I can prove it. You both know that I know Superman. He's looking into Edge, too.
Does Clark know about this?
No.
You got no evidence.
Kyle, I would tell you if I could. I am asking you to trust me.
I know I may be biased. This is our chance to help. I'm sorry, Lois.
Lana, you know that I respect you. So I am telling you something sinister is going on here. And you might not find out what it is until it's too late.
If y'all get kicked out this house, don't come by the farm. Because we ain't letting you in.
You okay? I'm fine.
He finna fuck somebody up.
I know. He did heal fast, though.
Yeah.
Now look, I want you to go in there and you knock him on his backside. You got that? Let's go!
I don't like the face that he's making. Like,
Come on! Coach, we need to throw that ball.
I don't got a quarterback, Ken.
You do, Coach. You got me.
yeah.
All right, Ken. Strong right slot, Z Panther on 3.
Got it.
Let's go!
Why they got the coach so damn animated
I
like that?
know.
Like,
Big boy Ken. Hey, you know I'm with your girl Eliza now, right? She wanted you to know.
Okay, keep on playing.
I would have been like, oh, when did you start liking girls?
I know.
You like that, Cutter?
Hey, Jordan, get over here. Rein it in or you're done.
She's making a block.
That's not what I'm talking about, and you know it. You understand me?
Yeah.
Good. Go sit down.
Who is it?
Your new best friend.
Yep. You would think there'd be a shotgun around there first, like, before you reach for the Superman signal.
Still open to sharing a byline. Security is stretched thin. A lone black guy might look suspicious, but the two of us together, it'll seem more legit. Are you in? Around.
He's got a point.
I know.
I almost expected him to be like, girl, you know I love you. Come here.
I know. You're right. I love you.
Tag.
Hey, Sarah.
Thought you went to live with your dad. Are you back in town?
You've always been my friend. When you know
No.
Right.
Oh, snap.
At least she did the right thing, though. Most people be like, are you okay?
Right.
She was like, no.
I want none of this.
Jordan, you okay? Hold it in. Let it out. Let it out right now.
Nobody sees any of this, though.
For the 100th time, I'm fine.
No, you're not. You just detonated like a bomb in the middle of a high school football game in front of a crowd full of people.
I could have controlled it, all right? I just let it go because you were there.
Do you understand how dangerous this could be? Were there any symptoms, any signs?
You're thinking about this too much. I had a moment, all right? Jordan.
Thank you, Jonathan.
John.
What?
Jordan, he needs to know. The first time that he had one of these episodes or whatever, it seemed fine.
And you didn't tell me.
I didn't tell you because I knew you'd overreact. This was my chance to show the D-bags at Metropolis who I am.
And I get it, okay? I know what it's like to be picked on.
Yeah, but you get to grow up and you get to be Superman. Who am I?
Oh my gosh.
You don't know yet.
I know. Ugh.
Lana, sorry, can I call you back?
Clark, real quick, did Sarah come to the game?
No, I didn't see her. Why, is everything okay?
Yeah, I knew she'd canceled plans about coming to the game. I just thought...
Is that Harris kid?
Oh my god, yeah, it is.
Stay here.
CW kids, hard-headed as fuck.
I know.
I'm just
I was about
hard-headed.
to say something, but I'm gonna wait for it.
Tag, what the hell?
It's okay. We're in Metropolis.
How are we in Metropolis?
I can move pretty fast now.
So a high-tech gadget guy works for Luther Corps, only to quit and pursue a career in journalism. Feels like I should be focusing my story on you.
Mm-hmm. She's suspicious, boy.
What is that?
XK.
X-Kryptonite?
Where's former Kryptonite? There is your story, Miss Lane.
Too bad no one's gonna read it.
Ooh, she scared me a little bit. Ellie, don't be sneaking up on people like that. I called her Ellie. I'm sorry. That's her Degrassi name.
What's good, boys?
How you feeling, Rockstar? Better?
I'm all right, yeah.
Let's go.
We're going where?
We got us a few Sixers so we can celebrate properly.
Honestly, my pop said we gotta stay here, so.
It's not like we're going clubbing.
Liquor store's just up the street. Come on, let's go. Come on.
How did I know when Clark says stay here?
Hard-headed.
That was not gonna happen.
Give Jen a run for her money. Look. Didn't y'all
Oh,
just get in trouble
goodness.
for drinking like shit?
So y'all just gonna be out on the street drinking?
Oh.
Hey, you look pretty good, JoJo, for a guy who's dragged off the field.
Yo, Cutter, step off.
What, now you're like the best guy on the football team? Is that what's going on? You juicing, JoJo? Huh?
That finger probably would have been broken though.
I know. I was like, you can break it. You're not gonna get in trouble for that. Like.
I will make sure that you are safe and that you get the answers that you want. But right now, we need to leave. The DOD is coming for you. I need you to trust me.
Bishop 6, stand down. Jordan. Breathe, relax.
On the ground now! We will fire!
No, don't! Engage!
You can't do this!
Oh. Oh
Damn.
no. Are they shooting bullets? Oh, are you kidding me? Yo, Grandpa, really you sent out kryptonite bullets? I'd be running. I don't care if I was in the military. I'd be like, oh.
Apple.
I know.
Stand down.
I just keep thinking about what could have happened. Lois, what aren't you telling me?
It does involve Tag and 2 other people, both of whom have been linked to Hedge. He's up to something. I just don't know exactly what.
I could help you figure out if, in fact, he was up to something dangerous or illegal.
He is very dangerous.
Look, if it's gonna keep him from hurting other people, yes.
And Kyle's okay with this?
No, it's just best to keep this between us for now.
Girls getting it done.
I don't know how to fix this. I hurt John. He's my brother, and I did that to him.
It's not your fault.
I just had to look Sarah in the eye, and all she wanted was the truth, and I just had to lie to her. I think some stupid part of me actually thought that the powers would bring me closer to people, but all they really do is bring me farther away.
Come here, kid.
I just wanted to end.
I feel like if he concentrated more on controlling them. Uh-oh.
What is that?
Oh.
I have to get into the fortress.
Oh. It kind of reminded me, every time that sound would play, it kind of reminded me of Smallville a little bit. Where the ship used to call to like Clark and everything. I'm not sure if that's the same thing. I don't think it is, but I thought that was, I don't know. I thought that was kind of weird that like, that's kind of like a similar sound that we used to hear in Smallville when the like the ship used to call to Clark and stuff like that. But cool.
Yeah.
Yo, yeah. So first of all, hold on. Let me get this out the way. These kids and the way they talk to their parents. If I ever said to our father, I don't want to be like you, like in the tone that he did and just like angry, I think his response to me would be like, if you don't sit your ass down right now, you better wish to be like me.
Not even that. You know what? Not even that. Before, like all the activity up prior to that, like I told your black ass to stay in this in this
hotel room. Do not move.
And what did you do? You want to go off to the wretched and have big fun. That's it right there.
Man, these CW kids, I just
like, what part of your powers you can't control them? Do you not understand right now? I get what you're saying and how you're feeling, but dog, come on.
Yeah. And it seems like sometimes that he doesn't even try to. Like, he's like, oh no, this weird, I'm having this attack. It's okay. It'll be okay. I guess maybe it's not even try to, but like, listen to, just listen to your parents. Just listen to Clark. Because he's been through this before and he knows like sometimes you aren't going to be able to control it no matter what you do. But you need to tell him so he can be aware of this kind of stuff and you just won't go off.
Right.
You know?
That's why he babies him so much, because he does shit like this. And it's almost like a sense of, because, okay, not to say he was a nobody, but wasn't nobody checking for him before, and now that he's got his life or whatever, there's almost this sense of narcissism. Like,
Yeah.
it's not like he's not even trying. He just doesn't care. It's what he wants to do, and that's what he's going to do.
Well, I think he feels like he's never been able to do these things before. He's never been the popular kid. He's never been able to defend himself before. And now that he has these abilities, I think you're right. It's giving him this confidence.
Yeah.
But still, again, the thing that he's not understanding is, I know this
the
is
irrationality of what he's saying.
Yeah, well, no, I was gonna say, and this is, we come back to every superhero show that we watch. With these abilities, you have a responsibility to use them in a way where it's not going to make people afraid of you or, you know, do something wrong. You've got to, like Clark was saying in the episode, you've got to make people, you know, but show it by showing what you do, make people have that trust in you that you aren't going to just randomly go off, you know?
But it's also Clark's way of protecting him, because just in this episode, he got shot with some kryptonite. Like, if you out yourself, do you know what they will do to you?
Yeah.
You see where Tag's ass is right now. Do you know what they will do to you? Stop it.
Right. Yeah.
Speaking
especially
of which,
if you keep on proving to them time and time again that you can't control yourself.
Right. Now, I would have let him punch that dude in the face, but
could you imagine his jaw?
He would have been
like he broke
up.
he broke John's whole arm
Yeah.
just by him catching it. Could you imagine that dude's jaw if he would have connected? Oh my gosh,
He would have
that
been outed
just like
right there.
he might have like
been in jail
off the face.
Like, dude looks like a pussy to press charges
Yeah.
and stuff. So, after he done started, but like, let's not gloss past this. They shot Superman. They shot at Tag with live rounds and shot at Superman with kryptonite infused rounds. And Superman looked at him like, bitch, did you just
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the soldier he rolled up on
Right. I'm finna die.
pissed in his pants.
Right.
Like, yeah, like he needed new fatigues after that, because I'm pretty sure like that's exactly what happened.
They had to lower them guns because he was up in his face, and basically he flexed. He was like, if I wanted to kill you right now, everyone in this room, it wouldn't be a thing you could do about it. And everybody gonna lower their guns. Like, why are y'all shooting at Superman? Like, like why is it that Superman's name don't hold weight like it used to? I'm not understanding this.
I think it's because of General Lane right now, because he was like, you ordered them to shoot live rounds at this kid, you know. So I think the influence of what Captain Luthor has, you know, that like, because Captain Luthor is trying to, you know, definitely influence General Lane at this point. And I think he's really taken to that influence of like, so we need to do whatever we need to do to keep everybody else safe. F all these other superheroes. Like,
But
if
you
they
know
get out
what?
of line, I'm gonna do what I have to do.
On top of that, though, even with Kyle and Lana, Lois is like, Superman's aware of this. I'm checking, you know, I know Superman. They just like, I don't get no fuck. Like, what are we doing, guys?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
what are we doing?
I agree with that. Definitely. If Lois Lane was sitting in front of me and was like, Superman knows it and is on board, I'd be like, oh, what else I got to say? What you need me to
do? What are we doing here?
Yeah.
What is this?
Yeah.
Is it just me, or Clark looks skinnier than he was?
I wasn't really paying attention. I don't know. It could be because it feels like in the Superman suit, like they beefed him up a little bit. Yeah. So it could be the padding within the suit. I think they have padding in that. So it looks like it.
It looks like it's padded.
Yeah.
But another thing they could have did, it is padded, but another thing they could have did, which I don't know how that would work. I've seen it before in the past where they'll shoot all the scenes in costume while the actors bulked up, and then shoot all the scenes of them not in costume, so they don't have to maintain that physique for such a long period of time. I wonder. I don't know. I'm curious.
That could be true as well.
But I was like, oh, he looks skinnier than he normally does.
I didn't notice.
So
So Lois is definitely suspicious of Captain Luther now. Like he showed all his cards in this episode. Like at first I was like, oh no, you're doing it good. You a reporter, you got a little some IDs and everything. And at the end it was just like, look, I know you are not a reporter. Who are you? Like, where did you come from?
Do you think that's because he loved her, that he just, because that just seems like kind of like, you don't show your full hand, dog. Like, is he trying to help or like, I don't know.
I think it is partly because of his love for Lois, but also partly, I think what maybe Morgan Edge is doing has maybe something to do with why his Clark in his multiverse or universe or whatever maybe turned against everybody and became, evil.
Yeah.
So maybe he's trying to prevent the same thing from happening. So I think partly that and partly his love for Lois, maybe. I'm not sure.
Yeah. I was actually kind of surprised that Clark didn't know what XK was. And I was like, oh, so you don't know what this is.
Right.
Either.
But Marcus, Captain Luther, knows all about it. So that's another thing. I was like, brother, like at least pretend like you're gonna find out what like, oh, I don't know what this is. I'll give you a few days. Let me find out. But no.
Yeah.
But I'm really enjoying his character. Like I'm really enjoying his just trying to figure out like where his storyline is going, because obviously he's not going to get what he wants at the end of this. He's not going to get Lois, obviously. So I'm really interested to see what they do with him and how his storyline is going to continue.
Yeah, and you know what? It's weird for me to say this, because I really wasn't, while the show was off, like granted, I took it as a welcome break from like our reactions that we had to do. But like just watching, I was like, okay, I missed this show. Like I did miss this show. So I'm glad it's back and we got a full 15 episodes. So
so I want to talk about real quick, because I know we touched on this at the beginning. And I think we saw sort of something like that happen during this episode, the relationship between Jonathan and Jordan. So Lois was explaining, like, he's just mad Jordan right now. Just give him some time, yada, yada, yada. Do you really think that is the case? Do you really think after Jordan breaking Jonathan's arm that next episode he's going to just be like, yo, bro, it was okay. It was a mistake. I forgive you. Or do we think it's going to be more of a, I'm tired of looking after you. I'm tired of trying to tell you, like, chill. Like, now my arm is broken and I can't even play football. Like, so that's another thing taken away from him.
I'm not sure, because I feel like he's felt that way already for the longest. So it might just be a moment. Do I think he's going to go ham on his brother? No, absolutely not. Do I think he's going to resent him? He already does, even before he found out he had powers. So in terms of like the dynamic, I honestly don't see it shifting that much. Like, what is he going to do? Break bad and be like, now I'm your arch nemesis? Like, what the fuck?
Well, not right now.
You know what I mean?
I thought honestly it was going to shift, to be honest. When he caught Jordan's hand, I thought it was going to be a situation where he was like strong enough to stop, like he got his abilities and he was going to stop Jordan from punching him, but it didn't turn out like that at all. He actually broke his arm. But for a minute there, they had me wondering, like, oh wait, does Jonathan now have powers that he was able to stop Jordan from, punching the sky? But no.
That's still the question mark for me, because I had the same thought. Like, for some reason, something deep down in my soul is telling me that John's got powers too. Something is telling me that, but he might not. I think it's a better dynamic if he doesn't. It makes for a better story. But who knows? Or maybe Jordan loses his powers and John's like, oh, I got powers now. And then,
That's another thing. So Jordan's abilities, Clark takes him to the Fortress of Solitude, and Jor-El's like, no, he's human. He's not really supposed to have these powers. Do we really think that he has these abilities because of Clark? Or is maybe he got exposed somehow to X-Kryptonite or whatever is giving everybody else abilities?
Maybe he's a meta. Who knows? Maybe Lois had a meta gene hiding somewhere. Like, I mean, you really don't.
Would it be the same exact powers as Clark though?
I guess something in his DNA would probably wake it up. Now, this is where we get into fanboy, nerdboy territory. I mean, if she had a metagene and then had a baby with a Kryptonian, and the metagene probably mutated to mirror the Kryptonian powers, I mean, you never really know what the power is going to be. So, unless it's something coded in your DNA. So, maybe. I doubt that's the case, though. I feel like he's half Kryptonian. That's just me thinking outside of like, where could it go? What could be the possibility? I think he's just half Kryptonian, and if he is, that means John's got to have power somewhere. I don't know. Who knows?
I guess we'll find out. Yeah.
Who freaking knows? I don't know. But yeah, I missed the show. I'm happy it's back. And I'm gonna have to figure out an editing schedule. That's all I can say. to work it in. But yeah, we got 15 episodes. We're in it for the long haul. But again, you guys, this damn CGI on this show, it'd be pissing me off when I see it because it's so good.
It is. And it just makes me so much more angrier for Black Lightning right now, because you can CGI. Well, they have the HBO Max money, so yeah. I'm not even going to compare the two anymore. Yeah. But you're right. The amount of effort and work that has been put in this show, I absolutely positively love. I wish that any future CW superhero show looks exactly like this. That is my hope for the future, but we'll see.
You know, I feel like Stargirl is probably going to get the HBO Max treatment also.
She better. I'm sorry. She better.
Damn.
It better. No, I'm serious, because I actually started watching Stargirl on DC Universe until they were like, there is no more DC Universe, and they made me cancel my subscription because I didn't want DC. What is it, like Ultimate or something like that? But yeah, when Stargirl comes back, I expect that same quality of the show. So,
I feel like even with the first season, it was a peg above what we're used to getting. Mm-hmm. So I feel like she'll probably get the same treatment. So
yeah.
All right, man. We just ran through a whole bunch of stuff there. You know, sorry if we got a little bit off topic.
Yeah, and bring back Swamp Thing. Anyways, yes.
Go ahead. Titans. Like, I'm ready for Titans. Can we have Titans
coming back? Anyways,
can we have it now?
Swamp Thing was season 1 and done, and I'm still mad about that. But anyways.
Oh my gosh. What did you guys think of episode 6, Superman and Lois? Drop down in the comments. Let us know. Until next time, we are your host. I'm Killer Cam.
And I'm Monique.
We'll see you on the next episode of Blerd Up Reacts.
Thanks, guys.